Steelers look to get something going offensively. So far, nothing to show. Here is James Conner, his first attempt as a Pittsburgh Steeler, and he's tripped up right there. Gets a big round of applause when they announce his name. It's a gain of 3.
You can see the play is designed to go right. Nice vision there to create. Just tripped up right there. That'll put him one-on-one with that linebacker.
And once again, it's Conner with a nice gain. Now tries to get some extra yards, and again is knocked down very at the last minute with those shoestring tackles there. 2nd down and 10. This time Conner's going nowhere there. Swallowed up almost immediately by Courtney Upshaw. Good camp. Been around the NFL for a while. Handoff goes to Conner. He has some blocking. Tries to spin away from a tackle. And again, he'll be short. The Steelers play it safe right there, and that's a gain of 11 as well.
Play it safe here. Just try to get back in the field goal range. You want to get into Chris Boswell's range, which is very good at this particular point.
Now down 10, needing to get something going here late in the first half. James Conner with a Roosevelt mix, offering a block. Nice tackle there. Coming up late is DeMonte Kaiser, giving out that knowledge. All those years in the league comes in handy. Dobbs now steps up, uses the leg, flips it to Conner, who looked ahead and dropped the ball, and he had some real estate. James Conner got ahead of himself. Dobbs in the flat overthrows Conner, who's hit immediately, but that again goes as an incompletion. 8 yards. James Conner in the game, 5 carries for 13 yards, and he had a couple of passes he would have liked to have back, and there's an explosion by number 30, James Conner, who off the left side of that offensive line gets his best carry of the day. That's 11 yards for James Conner.
The line creating that cutback, and here Conner accelerating through that hole. It's good to see him put that shoulder down with no precaution.
First down for the Steelers now. 3rd quarter, down by 10, and again it's Conner up the middle this time. Gets a yard or 2 before Atlanta shuts down that hole. That's a gain of only 2 yards. What he was able to do, coming back from all that treatment, not easy. He's in the flat now. He makes the reception. This time he hangs on, but not much there at all. Left 3rd quarter here on KDKA TV. James Conner now looking for some running room. None available. Ducks under a couple of guys and gets a yard or 2, but that's it.
Testing his energy level, and he was able to come back from that.
Dobbs under pressure, fires down the field, looking for Martavis Bryant. Jones was back defensively. Nothing called. It goes incomplete.
This won't show up on the stat line, but you can see Conner stepping up there, picking up that linebacker blitz there. One-on-one on the outside. Just looked like Martavis just mistimed his jump.
Hand off to James Conner. Conner over the right side, not much. Gets a couple of yards, and that's about it. Once again, those big guys up. 3rd and 12. Steelers only 1 for 7 on 3rd downs today. Dobbs back at the 50. Fires. Conner. And again, that falls incomplete. James Conner among that group trying to make the final 6 if they keep 6 at wide receiver, which they normally do. Conner now. Not much running room again. Offensive line breaks down, and that's going to be a loss or a no-game situation. 10, the Steelers came up with a 64-yard touchdown on the return by Trey Williams. Here's James Conner now. Conner gets across the 40 to the 43-yard line. That'll be his best gain of the night. Hitting Atlanta many times here. The Falcons, their first drive of the day was a good one by Matt Ryan. James Conner now. Conner with an open territory, makes a cutback over the 30 down to the 27-yard line. James Conner.
You can see right here, can't see who that right tackle was in the position. He was able to get out front of James Conner. There was a huge hole right there for the biggest gain of the day.
No question about that. We also saw Gerald Hawkins out of LSU, the 4th-round pick last year, who got injured and missed the entire season, receiving room at training camp. A lot of good guys there looking for opportunities. Here comes Conner again. Shows you the speed of the 20, 10. Conner dragging people down inside the 5. James Conner.
Play counter action. You have number 80, Jake McGee, out in front. He's able to pin the corner for Conner, allowing him to get that corner, setting him up beautifully here for the go-ahead touchdown.
Jake McGee has been very good in the blocking part of his game last week. Now it's Justin Hunter in the game. Handoff to James Conner up the middle. Grinding his feet. Did he get in or not? He's short, barely. Conner looking for that first NFL touchdown.
Jake McGee is good to see him. They really wanted to see him expand his role in training camp this week.
All right, here's the other number 30. That's James Conner now with some confidence and another first down gain on first down for Conner.
Jake McGee, here's Jake again coming around on the outside, getting that corner, able to spring Conner again. That's been a great play.
They go back to Conner, gets a nice block. Tries to lower his shoulders, gets a couple of yards there. You don't want to call everything, but if it impacts the play, all right, they're going to go here for it. And James Conner trying to get to the outside. Not much running room at all on third down.
Dangerfield was in that rotation and getting a lot more reps. And it's
Here's
paying off.
James Conner behind Jake McGee, although this time Conner just simply falls down, lost his footing. And then at least they're still in the game. Once again, it's Conner. Once again, it's McGee, the lead block. Conner reads it well. Conner down inside the 10, takes the hit, but gets out of bounds.
Jake McGee does a nice job of getting in the corner, but if you're in that situation right there as a running back, you want to stay in bounds to keep that clock running. I know we're at the 2-minute warning at 2:03, but it saves the Falcons an extra timeout in that situation because the clock stops.
It's to deal with. Conner looking to get first down yardage and from behind. Good play there by number 55, Jatarius Jones.